Our company is a design-led social enterprise which primarily functions at the intersection of craft, design and livelihood. I think the first 5 years of my professional journey as a designer, it was mostly in the corporate world. We started in Bombay. We experienced the corporate world, but we were always attracted towards the problems that we're facing in my hometown. Uttarakhand is my home state. My education happened in National Institute of Design, Ahmedabad. It's a design college where we did exhibition design as a professional course. But one of the things that's important, if one project of ours can impact maybe even 50 or 20, not too big. And I think that is the kind of grounding or the kind of education we are grilled to do for the 4 to 5 years. Look at any problem, be it a corporate world or be it in the social impact world. And meanwhile, I think 20 years back, Uttarakhand was formed. We were working in Bombay and we heard some of our colleagues. My entire campus, NID, was also working in various projects in NID. And that's where we started hearing about all these exciting projects in organic sector, in natural fiber. And these two, I think, issues together gravitated me back to come back to Uttarakhand. I've come back 10 years back. And we've been working as a design-led social enterprise, which means that we're looking at not just problem solving in material or product base, but at the same time looking at how many employments can we generate. So I think that is our basic hinge. That's what excites us and that's what motivates us. And that passionately drives us. I personally belong from a district called Pithoragarh. My village is at the border of India and China. I think when you travel in these rural sectors, so I'm lucky to kind of straddle both the worlds of the urban sector and the rural area. And when you see this big gap, and with the kind of education we've had and the exposure we've had, so these three things combined: material, R&D, clicking a product in the market, that kind of inspires us. The FIED incubation program, the RKVY Raftaar program, when the call came, we applied one of our concept, which is the Himalayan Natural Fiber Project. Now this project itself, what is interesting is that it's a new product or a new material, it's an innovative, eco-friendly textile solution for anyone in the industry who's interested in using eco-conscious material. So that is where the innovation comes in for us. We're looking into new material palette, which we hope everybody enjoys as much as we are excited in doing the R&D for it. So that is the innovation part of it. The second part is it's in a very remote area of Uttarakhand. Traditionally, it's a place where all these skills are embedded in our system, which is your wool industry system. And we've not really innovated so much in the material itself, but we've just blended transfer technologies into a new material. And I think the third part is how do you run a business from a rural hinterland in the hills. I think that's the exciting journey. It's rough, but it's exciting. So I think this is the project that we've applied and we got through, thankfully, through RKVY Raftaar program. We've been working in this sector for the last 6 years. We've been doing R&D. The FIED program, the impact is that we were informed about it through some people who know of our work. And I think during the Corona time, when there was complete disruption with the pandemic, I think it was a great boon for us. We were already sitting on solutions. We already knew what we were doing. We were already working. We were already doing prototypes. But I think the fun kind of helped us boost whatever we are doing. So that's a huge, massive support for us. Primarily, we are getting machines. We are mechanizing our processes. As a design studio, we are very good at designing. We are very good at our job. But the one thing that I sincerely lack is how to manage business, how to make it financially viable. So FIED, in that sense, the 2 months incubation we had with them, the kind of courses we had, the kind of mentorship we got from various experts in the domain of business management, has been fantastic. It's been extremely critical. It's helped us refine, re-strategize. So basically it was going back to the chalkboard for us and redefining ourselves, re-strategizing, and it really helped me figure out as a social entrepreneur that how business, if it's financially viable, it will really help me have a larger social impact. So I think this balance of how do you have a social enterprise, at the same time you can make money, has been an eye-opener, and very critical elements have been provided to me personally, who sincerely wants to have a social enterprise. For the young entrepreneurs would be, I think India is pregnant with so many problems, especially in the rural sector. And I do wish that more people will enter it. If you have such ecosystems of startups and financial backings and support systems are there, I think there's enormous work that we can do in the social impact journey. There are lots of problems waiting to be solved in India.